Hi, I'm Nicole, a fitness expert from sparkpeople.com. In this video, I'll lead you through a short core workout to work your abs and lower back using a stability ball, and you'll also need a mat. So we're going to start on our knees. Bring that ball close to you. I want you to clasp your hands together and place your wrists or the sides of your hands onto the ball. Make sure your body's in a nice straight line and your abs are pulled in tight. We're going to lean our weight forward into the ball and roll it onto the elbows. Notice the body's in a straight line here, and then pull it right back in. So we'll inhale and roll out into that modified plank position, exhale and pull back in. This is working just like some of those ab rolling machines you might see at the gym, those small little wheels. We're just using a stability ball. But make sure your body stays in a straight line. You're pulling those abdominals tight. The straight line is going from the shoulders down to the knees right here, okay? And don't forget to pull those abs in. That helps to protect your lower back, but also make sure you're working correctly here. Focus on using these muscles as you're rolling in and out. Exhale, pull in. Let's try that one more time. And pull it right back in. Now we're gonna move into a plank on the ball. This will be with our elbows. Clasp those hands together once again, and then we'll come up onto the balls of the feet, lifting that body up. Make sure your upper body isn't leaning into the ball at all. Your hips are in line with the body, so we don't want them lifted, and we don't want them drooping down towards the floor. Pull them in nice and straight, abs in, and make sure you're breathing. As you hold here, you'll feel those abdominals really working. You can always rest on the knees if you need a break. Try to keep your weight centered on the ball so that the ball stays as still as possible. Couple more breaths. And drop those knees down, take a quick little break. Now, if you feel like you can work harder, we're moving into a straight arm plank. If you can't do that, go right back to the plank you just did on the elbows. I'm gonna grip onto that ball with my hands, and then slowly lift up onto the balls of the feet. Notice my arms are straight in line with the shoulders. The body is again in a nice straight line with the abdominals pulled in. Try to keep that ball as still as possible. That's where the challenge really lies. Nice steady breath. Let's try 2 more deep breaths there. Really hold that straight line, abs in. And 1 more breath. And slowly release those knees back down. All right, from here, I want you to roll that ball way in. We're gonna work the lower back by pushing our weight up onto the ball, placing the hands underneath the shoulders, straightening those arms and lifting the feet up off of the floor. Go ahead and lower those toes down. As you exhale, we'll lift the legs up. As you inhale, we'll lower the legs back down. So make sure you're in a position on the ball that you feel like you can hinge freely from the hip there to lift and lower those legs. So if you need to walk a little further, that's okay. What I don't want to see is momentum swinging the legs up and down, okay? It should be a slow, controlled movement. The legs are nice and straight, and your weight is balanced evenly between the hands and the hips on the ball. 2 more. Head and neck relaxed. Last one, and release. All right, now we're gonna do 1 more abdominal exercise. I want you to walk a little further up off of that ball so that it's on the thighs. And then we're gonna roll the ball in as we lift the hips to the ceiling and then release it back out. As you exhale, you'll roll the ball in, lifting the hips. Inhale to release back out slowly. Think about keeping that ball like it's tracing a straight line forward and back. It's not rocking side to side at all. And make sure you're breathing steady. Just like when you were in that plank, your body should be nice and straight as you roll the ball back out. Let's try 1 more right here. Exhale, roll and lift those hips. And inhale to release. Slowly walk in off of that ball, placing your feet back down to the floor. And then roll all the way off. We'll finish with a couple short stretches. Bend those knees, shift your weight into your heels, and just roll the ball forward, stretching through those arms, relaxing the head and neck. This is a great stretch for the back, including the lower back that we worked earlier. And from here, I'm going to take this left hand, place it on top of the ball, take my right hand and thread it underneath the left arm. I want you to imagine someone's pulling that right hand to the side, really twisting the body. And then slowly release it out. Right hand comes to the top, left hand reaches through like it's reaching to that opposite wall. and release it out. Stretch it forward one more time, take a breath. And then when you're ready, you can slowly roll the spine back up as you roll that ball back in towards you, drawing the shoulders down and back. All right, we're finished with our short stability ball abdominal workout. For more fitness ideas, visit sparkpeople.com.